Hello everyone, it's Matt here, and this is just a quick review of the A model, if you like, of the Lego Creator Lighthouse. This was a 2017 set, I believe, and again, like the heavy duty rescue helicopter, it's been one that's off-built and had lying around a bit, so there might be a little bit of dust. So this is everything that's included, and obviously being a Creator set, this is a modular one, and it's also one where you can rebuild it into different things. So this can build this lighthouse here, and there's another two alternate builds you can do as well. If you wanted to look into those, I'd highly recommend Jang Brex's video on it, which will be in the description below as well. Because obviously this is what you get for this build at least. You get a nice sort of like whale. It looks kind of like a miniature killer whale. With some very nice pattern here. So that's just two slate bricks sort of built next to each other. So that's black and that's white, obviously. There's good articulation, so obviously the fins and the side can move. The mouth can open up to reveal a nice little pink sort of boat underside there as the tongue, and then the tail can hinge that way, and then the actual bit here is actually on another ball hinge, so that can actually rotate forwards and backwards and left and right as well. The top fin doesn't do anything, and if you wanted to, you could actually pop the eye sort of one by one round tile off and move it around if you wanted to change the way the eyes were pointing. But essentially that's it for the little whale. With regards to the figures then, you actually get two. These actually I think stay the same between all the builds. So you get a girl in a red check shirt with some overalls on. There's no printing on the arms, so it's check in the main body and then just plain red arms, which does look a little weird. And this also has been used for quite a lot of workmen over the past several years, so there's nothing new there. There's no reverse head print on either of these figures, so again, not much of a difference there. And they do include one accessory, which is this camera, and the story element behind it is that as they are, I don't know, living in this lighthouse or visiting it, there's the whale, and they're using the camera to take a photo. So again, this one's very plain. There's actually a logo there with the anchor, and there's not a lot else. The legs are plain, obviously, for Creator sets, but it's a nice green colour. And he's wearing a little jumper as well, so he's definitely kitted out for cold weather. With regards to the model itself, this is actually quite reconfigurable. So the first thing I'll see is that I can close it like that, have a little, almost like a service hut along with the main model. And you may notice that there's a little sticking out point here. That's not a little perch for birds, that's actually to activate the light brick in the tower, which lights the light up here. Now obviously that's a load of transclearance. You can actually just about see the base of the light brick in the top itself. So I can actually take the tower off completely from there. So that section is its own build, but the rest of it is on its own. So I can actually just take off one of these, or this one for example, if I wanted to, or possibly if I've got enough bricks, build my own additions to that to make it even taller. And obviously these little sections here on the side of the building can come off as well, and I can pull these out and change them around to however I'd want to. One issue is that if you wanted a wider building, so from here that way, you do have to take this one off, and that technique pin did not come out as expected. So that can come off, and then you can actually flip that round to like that. Now it does look a bit weird when you got this little deck here and nothing here, so you might want to actually flip those around a bit. So obviously take this one out, and put this one here, and then this one here, because that does look a bit more realistic having it like that. But again, it's up to you to decide what you want to do. You can, if I remember correctly, take this off here, and you could actually fit the tower to here as well. So if I was going to take this off, for example, I could actually fit it in. I think you can. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think you can actually. There was a way, I'm not sure which one it was, but you could actually fit the tower in. So actually, yeah, it should fit in. There you go. So there, you can actually fit the tower in on top of the main building, should you wish to. I personally wouldn't recommend it because it does look a little odd, but it is something you can do. So, turn to the interior now. So, just before I do that, there is a little fish in the barrel in the corner here, and there's a few transclear tiles to indicate some breaking up water. So it's very calm. And I'm actually going to take the tower off for the next section. So for the interior, we have a little sextant on the wall there, and panning around this first section, we have a portrait on the wall of a ship at night as a sailing ship, and a little bench. And then on this side, we have a little mug receptacle and a little lamp. So there's not much detail here at all. Obviously closed up, you can actually see a little bit more. There's a little dinghy up the top there, and a chimney, even though there's no real thing inside. So it's obviously decorative, or possibly, if you've got this open, it's a bit of something that's actually not represented. But yeah, that's it. There's not a lot to this model. It's only a £20 set, but nevertheless, it does look rather nice. So obviously flip this back open again. Flip that around there. Get it the right way around. So I'll pull that out and put that in there. And so there you have it. That is the Creator 3-in-1 Lighthouse set. Obviously this is just a very quick look at. And obviously you probably will have trouble finding this now, because I think it's actually gone out of stock. I think I actually had to purchase this from Amazon, quite luckily at a discount, but nevertheless I think it was sold out or had a very limited run. And as a little bit of a bonus, they do also include these little seagulls, which are very nice builds, very basic builds. I think there's only 6 parts in them. You have the 2 wings, little stud for the legs, and the 1x1 brick, and then the clip and the 1x1 place on top just for bit of decoration. So that's it for this model, and that's it for this video, and hopefully you'll see me in the next one.